We'll be out early tomorrow. We go to take the flying kipper. Don't tell Gordon. But I think if we pull the kipper nicely, the fucking controller will pull the express. That Welsh code that they gave you is working well. Hurrah! That will be nice. Snow is one of the worst weathers on a railway, causing many delays and blockades of snow and visibility dropping, especially at night. A notable accident caused by snow is the Abbots Ripon disaster on the 21st of January 1876, when the Scotch Express collided with a shunting coal train, and another express from Leeds collided with the wreckage shortly after, killing 13 people and injuring another 59. But on the 21st of January 1935, history will repeat itself on the fabled island of Sodor 59 years later. The train in question was the Flying Kipper, an express fish train starting from Nafford Harbour to Teignmouth Harbour, Manchester, England. The Kipper was headed by Northwestern Railway No. 3, Henry Greenley, a Force-Gazelle hybrid of a Great Northern Railway, later to be merged to the London North Eastern Railway A1 Pacific and the Great Northern Railway C1 Atlantic, a development of stolen plans from trash blueprint from the famous Sir Nigel Gresley by an unknown builder. The crew of the train was driver Aaron Franks and fireman Samson Lyles. Workmen bustled and shouted, loading the Kipper with crates of fish. Soon the last doors banged, and the guard, George Niles, whistled and shone his green lamp, and the Flying Kipper was ready to depart. The train left at 5 a.m., right on time. Come on, don't be silly, don't be silly. That's it. Things were going well until they passed Wellsworth Station. When we passed through Edward Station, lights falls became a snowstorm. I can barely see anything ahead. Some shoveled hard, but the orange glow of the fire on the Pilsen lane was covered over by the storm. I could tell Henry wasn't having much fun either. Green signals shone as they passed into the Goosekill Lane, where the distance signal was yellow. Alright, Henry, hold back, as the driver prepared to stop. But the home signal was down, showing green. All clear, Henry, away we go. In a siding up ahead, the Midnight Goods, hauled by Northwestern Railway No. 5, James Watt, a 260 Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, Class 29, a singular experimental design of the LNYR Class 28 with a front buggy truck. His crew, driver Wesley Hills and fireman David Hiles, was in the brake van, along with the guard, Robert Franks. The Kipper's due. Who cares? This is good cocoa. Come on, Dave. Back to our engine. Cool. Seriously, if you want something done, never get out of Henry. Sir, I promise you, this was an accident. The signal was green. I could see a train in front of me. Henry, do not worry. I know this was not your fault. I see snow caused the accident. Sir, did the guard? No, did not survive the collision. No, Henry, I'm sending you to crew, where you will be given a complete overhaul. They'll give you a brand new firebox, and you'll be a completely different engine. Won't that be nice? Yes, sir. Edward, will you take Henry to Crewe? Heavily delayed midnight goods at 5:49 a.m. to Crewe. It will be an honor, sir. Thank you. The Kipper.
One winter evening, Henry's driver said, "We'll be out early tomorrow. We've got to take the Flying Kipper. Don't tell Gordon, but I think if we pull the..." They got gas, and the driver...
Your clumsy great engine, the best cup of cocoa.
Crewe, near the town of Kildare. It was until morning, crashed into the back of the heavily delayed midnight goods at 5:49 a.m. near the town of Kildare. It was until morning when the cleanup could begin. The Flying Kipper crashed into the back of the midnight goods, telescoping through the brake van and causing Henry to land on his side, destroying 4 more wagons as he did so. This had caused the guard, Robert Franks, to be sent flying and was found crushed underneath the wreckage. It was 2 hours after cleanup began when Henry could...
Thomas, can you take Henry to Crewe? That'll be an honor, sir.
The fat controller came to see him. Well, Henry, what have you got to say for yourself, Oh, dear, sir, sir, the signal was down, sir. Honestly, it was. Honestly. Cheer up, Henry. It wasn't your fault. Ice and snow caused the accident. I'm sending you to Crewe, a fine place for sick engines. They'll give you a new shape and a larger firebox, and then you'll feel a different engine, and you won't need special coal anymore now. Won't that be nice, Oh, yes, sir, yes.
could be lifted. Several factors caused it to happen. But was Henry sent into the sidings? Well, ice had frozen the points, locking in place with a signal drop to show green. And as there was no warning system, such as track circuits or the automatic warning system in place, no warning was possible before the collision happened. In total, 2 trains were involved in the accident, and 2 injuries and a single death occurred. While James Crewe, Wesley Hills and David Hiles, and the Flying Kipper's guard George Niles came out unscathed, Aaron Friends had suffered a fractured left arm, and Samson Niles had his left shoulder dislocated. The guard of the Midnight Goods, Robert Franks, was crushed to death. Henry had also had badly damaged in the accident, his valve gear getting ripped off, and his smoke box and boiler suffering heavy internal damage. The 5 wagons which had been destroyed in the accident, while later having been scrapped. The cost of the damage was around £838, or around £74,600 today. On the 25th of August, Henry returned to the North Western Railway and the London Midland and Scottish Railway stayed near Black 5. The rebuild costing approximately £11,067, or £247,792 today. A massive fanfare followed his return, and the Fat Controller put Henry into the North Western Railway Premier Express train, the Wild Northwester, for a month, and he handled the job so well that the railway's express engine, number 4, Sir Gordon Rugby, an LNER A1 prototype, the A0, became just. But that's another story. This story was adapted by the Reverend Wilbur Audrey in his 6th book, Henry the Green Engine, and the second story, The Flying Kipper, published on 10th of January 1951 for the Railway series, and adapted once again in the 19th episode of the first season of the show, Thompson Tank Engine Friends, directed by David and first released on 11th December 1984.